Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
And the Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. No huddle now for the offense.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. was the fair catch by the return man. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back. It's Love. Escapes the pocket. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
And that pass falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So second down after the incompletion. Short throw complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to pass. It's Love. On the run here. Lets it go. The receiver makes the catch and moves the ball to the 35 and another first down.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tied. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. First play of the drive, they look to the right.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Sooners will crank up the tempo.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. Man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. DeMarco Murray, and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. The Sooners look to keep this drive moving.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Take it now, but not before he makes the first down. Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And now the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Sooners have first and 10 here. And the same runner's got it again. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Gets rid of it on the move. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Sooners line it up with first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Offense facing second and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looks to the left, and it's complete. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Here comes the bunch formation. And here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Scanning the field. It's Love. He's going to take off here.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's a quick grab. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama. So after the momentum shifts, Kirk, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, doesn't it have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last? It's going to be the offense and the guy that has a chance to win this game. Maybe going back and forth all game.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage seat brings down the returner. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
Big-time gamble coming up. Coach going for it this close to his own end zone. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Here's a serious gamble, folks. Coach going for it, backed up near his own end zone. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He fires it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover two, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. That's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Cox. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Sooners come to the line in a hurry-up.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball for 39. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down. They're going to throw the football. Dump off caught by the running back. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on a play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. He hands it off from the gun. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He grabs it inside the 20. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now the defense will call a timeout. Adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Wanting a quarterback sneak here. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Automatic in the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return man decides to signal for their catch. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. That heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? To throw, it's Love. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. A quick throw out left, complete. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. First half clock with just 7 seconds remaining for this first down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to start the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crossing the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Dropping back. It's Love. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. They're going to run it here. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh. a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Handoff to the single back. The Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back has it on the screen now. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Sooners line up on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. The Sooners pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line to be able to hold up on third down. But because they spread them out, he found the matchup that he liked and got the first down.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And there's the handoff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Sooners are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Offense will keep it on the ground here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The freshman brings him down quickly. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Third down, out of the shotgun. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they go in front here in the second half. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Remember, last time he went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That completion makes it second and short. Back to throw. It's low. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Gets made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Snags the quick throw. Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense really clicking.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And the Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Handoff in a single back formation. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. They'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it and when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Here's the 2nd down play. Back to pass. It's Love. He's moving out of the pocket now, and he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Launches downfield. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown. Tie. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. Quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and we'll see more positive yards after the catch here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Okay, it's third down after that run. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Ball handed off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. The Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble today for a bit of a situation in the fourth quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment in the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. And he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab, and they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. But quickly, the tackle is made. The offense is now set up for the 1st and goal from the 8. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's 1st and goal. There's the handoff. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This conference championship game has certainly lived up to the billing. Tremendous buzz in here. We're in for a classic finish.
And you can feel the intensity is spilling over onto the field, even into the stands. Everyone knows how important it is to tie this game up. But this next drive could decide the final outcome of the football game.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He'll make it in there. How about that gamble paying off? They go for 2, make it, and have the lead here late in the game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. We'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was an excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Scanning the field. It's Love. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Can he get there on the ground? Enough for a 1st down at the 37.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads and that big offensive line, able to pick up that 1st down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Using his legs on the scramble. And moves the ball to the 35. And another 1st down. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. To the air, it's Love. Fires it to the wideout. He's got his man in the open field. Touchdown, Bama. They go in front in the final minute of play.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
Now the try for 2. It's a quick grab. He'll run it into the end zone for the 2-point try to build the lead up to 7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, they can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.